Tell us what Cielle is.
So Cielle is the leader of the birds. She's basically the equivalent of the queen. But the way the birds operate is each species of birds has their own hierarchy, but they all kind of look up to the she. And the reason she's called the she is because originally her name was Circe. And I had a bunch of rhymes with Circe. But I found out that that's not how you pronounce that name. It's Circe. So we had to think of a new name, and we toiled over these names. Through the writing, grandkids have come, and one of the grandkids is Ella. So we have a tip of the cap to Ella, both in Cielle, and then the queen to be after Cymberly is Ellenly. So Cielle is the guardian of the wood. Her job is to keep evil and good in balance, not to interfere unless she absolutely has to. And they all know, Valenby and Cielle know, that if the red wasps hear that Cymberly is sick, they'll attack, because they're the worst. So Cielle agrees that she's going to fly them back to get there quickly, so that no war breaks out and the balance of good is not disturbed. But on the way, she finds out that a war is already happening. She hears whispers on the wind. But Dad had a great idea when they take off and they're flying on Cielle's back.
Well, Cielle's nest is on the tallest tree in the wood. It's a giant redwood tree. It's like an adult among children when you see the artist's work. And her nest is at the top. So as she's takes them and is flying away, out from the tree comes hundreds of birds, her entourage, come out and follow her. And it's a well-illustrated part, and it's
it'd be great in a
very
movie.
visualize that.
yeah, it'd be very visual. And yeah,
Well,
Mike writes it just so beautifully.
it's his idea, but it did turn out pretty great. The thing that Cielle does for Abel is she helps Abel see that the queen wanted him to go the whole time. And she also gives him praise. Now, Abel, this adolescent bee standing next to Valenby the wise, and Cielle, the seer of the wood, he felt like, what am I doing here? And I think imposter syndrome is a big thing that a lot of people suffer from.
Yeah.
What am I doing in this room? I'm not as good as that person or that person. And Cielle tells him that the world is littered with talents gone to waste because people were too scared to make the choices that you made. And that heroes come in many shapes and sizes. But his name is what gives it all away. Abel-B. She calls him an Abel-B. See, this whole time, Abel-B thought he wasn't able. But she illustrates to him that you're able if you make be noble choices.